Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bree and today we will be doing a red eyeshadow look using the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. It really makes my green eyes pop, so I really wanted to do something dramatic today. So definitely stay tuned and watch to the end to see the final look. Thank you. Alright, so first I'm going to be using the Milani Skin Quench Primer. And I'm just going to put about that much on my fingers, rub it in, and put it onto my face. Now that that's all blended in, we are going to be taking our Real Techniques beauty sponge. It is dampened, and today I'll be using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation. It is the Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation in the shade Fair 20N. I'm going to take about half a pump of that and put that on my beauty sponge. Oh my gosh. A half a pump goes a long way. Otherwise I would have done a full pump. And then we will start blending that in. Now we will be taking the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer. This is in the shade Fair 10N, and I will be taking that under my eyes here, some on my forehead, and then a little bit there and under my nose. Amazing. Now we will be going in with the ColourPop Liquid Blush. This is in the shade Angel Face. And this stuff is really pigmented, so definitely be careful. So I'm just gonna take like 2 little dots on each side. And then I will take the back of my beauty sponge, as you can see, and just blend that out. I know it looks crazy right now, but you just gotta keep blending and trust the process. I know it still looks very bright, but trust the process. All right, now that that is blended in, we will take the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder, Loose Finishing Powder. And this is in the shade 05 Fair. I'm gonna smooth out any lines that occurred while I was doing my blush. I will take the bottom of my beauty sponge, dip that in, and start setting. It is yet another rainy day, which is pretty disappointing. Look at that. See, now that we're putting the powder over it, it is looking really nice. Now we will set the under eyes. Go back over the nose. Alright, so now that we have our powder on, I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and dust any excess powder off my face. I got powder on my shirt. Alright, now we'll be going in with the Silky Matte Milani Bronzing Powder. This is in the shade 01 Sunlight. And for that, I will be using the EcoTools Angled Powder Brush. I'm going to go in a few times with there. All right, now that that is done, I'm gonna take a just a generic brush. It's round and then flat on the top. You can really use any brush for this. I like the slightly more fluffy ones when I'm not doing a super carved contour. Now we will move on to highlight. This is the Revolution highlighter in the shade Set the Tone. And I'm going to put that right above where we put that blush. Put a little bit underneath my eyebrows. I'm gonna take my pinky and then do a little dot on the end of my nose. And then a little stripe down the middle. And blend that out. Okay. All right, so now I will take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Medium Brown. Twist that up a little bit. And then I'm just gonna start kind of in the middle of my brow here. Go up to the top, fluff it out a little bit. And then bring it down to a nice point. And then I'll go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. And then I'll spoolie that out a little bit. Right, next I will take the brow glue. This is the clear one, but it is not clear anymore. Go over my brows with that. I've got to get these guys to grow out again. They're looking rough. All right, so now we are on to my most favorite part. We will be using the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. First, we are going to go in with the shade Sugarcane, do a couple of dips there, and then we are going to put that in our crease. Same thing on the other side. Add more, and then really blend that out. This will just be a good base for what we will be laying down next. All right, now this is where it gets a little bit scary. We are gonna go in with the shade Cherry Soda. That is this shade here. It can be definitely intimidating, so my recommendation is to do a little bit at a time. Definitely take your time blending it out, and it should look okay in the end. All right. So I did one or two little dips on there. I'm going to start right here on the outer corner of my lid. Pack that on. Okay. Go in with a little more. Put some more down. And slowly kind of bring it upward. Okay. That's a good foundation. So now what we'll want to do is flip our brush upward where the pigment was. So now this is the clean side and this is the red side. We will put the red side up and start doing swaying motions back and forth. See how that's already really starting to blend out? And we will kind of drag that inward here and upward. Look at that. And you've just done it. Of course, if you want it a little more dramatic, you can definitely add more. If you don't want it as dramatic, you can add less, or maybe even avoid blending it too far inward. Totally up to you. But yeah, that was super easy and you can definitely do it too. So we'll go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Gorgeous. All right, so now we will go in with the shade Intravenous. It's a really dark, rich brown color. I just did a very light tap of that onto my brush, and I'm going to put that right underneath my waterline and blend it out. Perfect. You know what, we'll do shimmer. Let's do a shimmer. All right, so now that the main parts of the eyeshadow are done, I'm gonna go back in with my highlighter that we used earlier from Revolution, put some of that on my ring finger, like so, and just pack that onto the inner part of my lid. Just add a little something there because there's currently nothing there. Oh, yeah, that was a good call. Yeah, it doesn't have to be overly dramatic to be colorful and creative. You know, you can still keep it kind of chill without feeling like you're overdoing. Alright, so now we will go ahead and do our mascara. Today, to fit the theme of the Jeffree Star palette, we will go in with the Proof Mascara by Jeffree Star. This has been one of my favorite mascaras for a while now. I'm almost out of it, so it's not applying the best right now just because it's almost gone, but yeah, it's amazing. And it washes off like, it's kind of like one of those tubey mascaras. Like you just kind of like wash your eyes gently and then they just kind of peel off, but they don't flake, and that's what I love about it. I'm just gonna go in with another coat on the top lashes. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the LA Girl Ultimate Lip Intense Stay Auto Liner. This is in the shade Keep It Spicy. So it's kind of like a light brown color. It's really pretty. I had it too far up. Okay. Yeah, I had it too up. I had it too far pushed up. Jeffree Star. We're gonna use the Chocolate Fondue. What is this called? So now we will be going in with the Jeffree Star lipstick in the shade Chocolate Fondue. I'm gonna push this all the way up because look at the details on this lipstick. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's like matte and then it has like pretty shiny stars on it. And it smells like chocolate. It's amazing. So now I'll push this back down. Such a pretty color. All right, so that is the final look. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I think that I could have gone a little more dramatic with the eyeshadow, but it's totally amazing and I love it. And once again, I'll show you guys in my bedroom lighting and natural lighting. So we will do that in just a moment. So this is the makeup in my bedroom lighting. Really makes the green in my eyes pop. I love it. And this is the look in natural lighting. Yeah. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I forgot to film an outro earlier, so I have eaten dinner and my lipstick is now gone, but it still looks very beautiful. The eyeshadow has definitely made my green eyes pop. And yeah, if you enjoyed, please feel free to like and subscribe, and then below you'll find the products that I used in the description. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna do a few and then we'll pick the best one. I messed up. Okay, run it back. That might be a good thumbnail. Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bree. I sniffled.